Bayley continues to do it. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what she keeps doing and why it's so important. And I think you're really going to be impressed by what Bayley had to do, because we've seen the rise, we've seen the fall, and we've seen the rise again. Bayley has done it over and over and over again. And this isn't the point of the video, this is the point of Bayley has consistently throughout her career, she has found something, it clicks, it works, she makes a connection with the fan base, it goes for a while, she notices, okay, things are starting to die off, we need to change things, so she reinvents herself. Think about this, when she first started out in WWE, she was the overlooked star, but she was able to connect with the fan base, become that lovable babyface, and make a name for herself in NXT, carry NXT for a while there, after the likes of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks were called up to the main roster, right? Bayley was left behind. They were overlooked. She was just looked at as she was a character who could really, really wrestle. And it's like, no. This is a star. She goes to the main roster. She becomes a star there. She gets over. She finds success. But then we go into 2019 and she starts to cool off just a little bit, right? And so she decides, okay, I'm gonna pivot here. I'm gonna change my character. I'm gonna turn heel. Something in which we had not seen in NXT when she was a top star. And she took herself to another level, right? So in 2019, she turns heel. She is one of the bright spots during a god-awful period in wrestling history during the pandemic, during the Thunderdome era, right? She is a heel. She really is able to tap into and therefore display her promo ability and further her character work, which I thought was exceptional. And she was a bright spot. Now, of course, she got injured and she was sidelined for a while there. But when she returned to WWE in 2022 at SummerSlam, what did she do again? She reinvented herself once again. Now, she didn't go back to being a babyface. She stayed as a heel, but she also brought back Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Io Sky was on her way out of the freaking company. Dakota Kai had been released prior, okay? And she had pushed for a women's group to build around her. And so, while Vince McMahon, he didn't want to do that. He didn't like the idea. Triple H was like, I like that idea. Oh, you want to bring these people in? Great, I love it. Let's roll. Right? They were a bright spot of 2022. They were dominating storylines. They were heavily featured on television. Think about this. Bayley, despite the fact that she had all of these title opportunities, she never once won a championship. Think about that. Now, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, they found a lot of success. They even brought back Kairi Sane, and now we're on the roll of a lifetime with Bayley in 2024. So let's get to today's video. What is it? What is it that she continues to do? Well, she won the Women's Championship from Io Sky at WrestleMania 40, right? And it's been a heck of a reign. Think about this. She's had a strong 2024. She won the Royal Rumble in January, secured a title shot of her choosing. She decided, I'm going to go after Io Sky. They broke up Damage Control. She topped Io Sky at WrestleMania 40 to become the new Women's Champion. In 2024, she holds a 14-1 singles record with an overall record of 21-2-3 in all of her matches. Since becoming Women's Champion, she's defended it several times across live events and PLEs. At Backlash France, she retained the title over Naomi and Tiffany Stratton in a triple threat before going over Piper Niven at Clash at the Castle. Now, Bayley reached a milestone this week, hitting 100 days as the Women's Champion. She will make her next title defense against Queen of the Ring tournament winner Nia Jax next month at SummerSlam. 100 days, y'all. First of all, oh, how time flies by. Right, 2024, we are on a lightning pace of just flying through this calendar. SummerSlam is right around the corner. But the fact that she's hit 100 days and the fact that she's been able to, I think, have a pretty good run as women's champion, as a babyface. I like what they've been able to do. I liked the fact that they had her interact and work with Tiffany Stratton, but also they protected her, right? before she got the big Money in the Bank win. I understand that. No, and Naomi's the one that took the pinfall in that triple threat. I like the fact that they protected her in that triple threat. They didn't beat her because they knew they had Money in the Bank coming up. Now, at the time, I didn't like her beating Naomi, but that was what it was. And they still haven't turned Naomi. They still haven't turned Bayley. They haven't really feuded, right? The Piper Niven thing, look, let's be real. Clash at the Castle, it's over, overseas. They put Piper in that spot because of where they were at and because they needed some international flair on that card. All right, let's just be real. That's what happened. That's fine. Hey, she got a good spot, right? She got a good spot. That's all that matters. And we move on, kind of thing. Now we have it against Nia Jax. Look, I'm not a fan of Nia Jax whatsoever. However, I think the fact that you are booking her against Nia Jax is the same reason that you booked her earlier this year against Rhea Ripley at Elimination Chamber in Rhea's home country of Australia. And I'll tell you this. I think there's two reasons. One, it fit the bill of, okay, we needed someone to have Rhea face in her home country. Let's give her Nia Jax. The other thing is, in the same way with Bayley, it's like, well, we just need someone for her to beat. Okay, well, we'll give her Nia Jax. She'll be able to beat her. If you look at it from a wrestling standpoint, a booking standpoint, Bayley, just like Rhea, babyface, super over, and we know we're not going to drop the title here. So you have a menacing heel in Nia Jax who physically imposes a threat to their championship reign. That's why you book Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley. That's why you book Nia Jax against Bayley. That's why you do it. That's the only reasons. In my eyes, and if I'm missing one, let me know down in the comments area below, but in my eyes, that's the reasons why they're booking these matches. I agree with it, but it's like, can we move on? Kind of thing. WrestleSTAR fam. A few news and notes here. First of all, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time we upload new wrestling content here to the channel. Also, if you would like to further support the channel and my family, please consider dropping some money on a membership, subscribing to that. You'll get additional content. There's a bunch of awesome perks out there, including members-only videos, which I highly recommend you go and check out. Also, if you are looking for some sweet pro wrestling merch, down in the description below, I have a link with some 2 sweet promo codes, including free shipping. All that information down in the description below. Thank you so much for changing my life, my family's life, and supporting the channel. And I will see y'all in the next video.